So you come up to this home. It is a 4-story, uh, not a townhouse, but it is more narrow than it is. It's very deep. So it's like, I would say 20, 25 feet across, but looking around the back of it, it must be 50 feet deep, roughly. 4 stories tall. There's probably a small little attic space as well, potentially. And then obviously, you have no idea what is on the inside. What you have been told, however, is that the place holds a great deal of wealth. So I will say, whatever you pull out of here, you can keep as your characters, and you can bring over to Last Haven. You will level up to level 3 by the end of this, regardless, as long as you survive. And this place is clearly haunted because as the gravel road led to this home, you could see the following: a pair of children standing near the home. They were whispering to each other, one weeping, the other whispering. The girl, who's taller, is speaking quietly to this crying young child. And after shushing the boy, the girl turns to you and says, "There's a monster in our house," and points to this tall brick row home that has clearly seen better days. Its windows are dark, has a gated portico on the ground floor. The rusty gate is slightly ajar. It is the only home in the area, and you have stumbled upon it somewhere west of Last Haven. I will say that we will begin with you opening the door so that you are not necessarily just standing in the darkened courtyard. For you, in this first room, happens to be an entrance hall. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceilings by chains, flanking a set of oaken doors that open into a grand foyer. Hanging in the south wall of this foyer is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, stylized golden windmill on a red field, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany-framed doors leading from the foyer to the main entry hall are set with panes of stained glass. So you guys can see this. Everything is like in low light as well.
Okay. Is it dusty? Like, is it lived in?
It looks incredibly dusty.
Okay. So we got a
Are there
free
footprints
house.
in the dust?
What's that?
Are there like footprints in the dust? Do we see? Like, is there like signs of a haunting?
Make a perception check. And let me pull up the correct thing. Sorry, I can't see your check yet. Give me a moment.
Can I use my passive score?
You can use your passive score as a minimum.
Yeah, passive is 14.
I mean, there are no footprints. There are no signs of life in this place. It is silent as a tomb.
Okay. Um, so those kids were saying it was haunted, which doesn't believe it until he actually sees ghosts, because I don't know if he believes in ghosts.
Yeah,
We
we haven't
should,
met a ghost yet.
yeah,
He's hanging out with like a 1,000-year-old flying vampire, but
and I still don't fully know what the heck you are. You're just like some kind of
No one knows.
weird devil looking guy.
yeah, first vampire.
Should we look for the kitchen?
You're thinking about food?
I mean, it was a long
Bodhi is
walk
not
to get here.
amused.
It was a long walk to get here.
Yeah, also, finding the kitchen would be the easiest way to find evidence if someone still lives here or not.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm judging by the amount of dust, and I assume there's spider webs everywhere. It's this place. I don't think anybody's living here.
Maybe they're just dirty.
All right, that's fair.
Ooh,
There could be
Copious
some,
amounts of cobwebs litter the corners.
could be some
I
squatters.
am going to pull a wand out of my pocket, and I am going to use a charge of detect magic.
Okay. Let me double check a few things for a moment.
Ooh, actually, no, I'm gonna save that because we're in the lobby. It's blocked by. It looks like it would be blocked by these walls.
Does it not last for an hour?
Concentration lasts for 10 minutes.
Ah, okay. So you're gonna hold off on it?
Oh, actually, yeah, 10 minutes. Yeah, fuck it, I'll cast it.
Okay.
I have three charges.
All right. So you have until it looks like it's 7:27. You have detect magic up until 7:37.
I'm gonna walk around the perimeter, see if I get any hits.
Um, double checking this just for you really quickly. 30 feet,
Yeah.
blocked by stone and
1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
mm, there is magic emanating from somewhere to the north in this area.
Okay.
And it is up. It is not like straight ahead, but it is like to the north and like so it's like diagonally up.
Okay. Because I'd turn to the party, and be like, "All right, boys, we got some type of magic ahead of us up on the next floor, but not sensing anything in our immediate vicinity."
Okay. Is the only doors we see the ones in front of us, or is there one to the right?
The only door you see in front of you is the one straight ahead.
All right. Let's let's open the door.
Okay.
See where this goes.
Okay. You see the following. This is very clearly a main hall. Just double check that. Yep. Which runs the width of the house with a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword, with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. The decorative paneling follows the staircase as it circles upward toward the second floor. There is what appears to be 3 or 4 doors at a glance in this area. You can see 2 to the north directly in front of you. So there's 1, 2. And then after a short hall, there's one at the end and one to the right. There is also a door to the south here, leading into another room. All are closed and shut.
Hmm. If I
Oh,
was a kitchen, where
go
would
ahead.
I be?
I'm gonna go ahead and just take that sword.
Okay, you pull the sword down off the wall. It looks like a nice sword. You now
Give it
have a long
a
sword.
few practice swings.
Oh,
Check its
Yeah,
weight.
seems to cut through the air well enough. You would say, because you're a fighter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would say that it is typically probably slightly more decorative in fashion than it is functional, and yet you can use it functionally as a longsword.
What do you think to himself? What
This
the
will fetch
hell
a
is
pretty
this
penny.
place? Looks around.
do you want to clear the first floor or go straight to the magic? That
I say we go straight to the magic thing while I still have it up, just so we don't lose it,
okay.
and then we clear the first floor.
So you said upstairs was where your spider sense was tingling.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. Otis, I will place you. I will place everybody else on the stairs behind Otis. Give me a moment. And I will open up the next section for you. Is that the right spot? I believe. Okay. Let me open that up. All right. Otis, as you ascend stairs, just make sure there's not a thing for that. Sorry, I'm bouncing between like multiple things momentarily. Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait of the Durst family. Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, in golden writing, sits underneath their under their portraits, and to the sides of each of them are two children, Rose and Thorn. Otis, Alucard, and gosh, Cody, please give me insight checks. Taking a look at it. And this is specifically for like looking at the painting here.
I keep rolling underneath my like decent passives. So you guys better be able to. You guys better be extra insightful.
I've got an 8 and a 4 so far.
So,
I know,
yeah.
right? Why can I not find insight?
It's after history.
I think
Wow. You're right. I'm
wisdom's your
proficient
main
in it.
thing, though. You probably have a good. Dude,
Oh,
your
there we go.
passive
21.
insight is 16. Damn.
Okay, so as you all sort of like filter into this area here, Bodhi, you immediately recognize the boy and the girl in the painting as the two children that you saw outside.
Hey, I know them. Or I recognize them.
Oh,
They were just outside, weren't they?
what are you talking about?
I suppose it makes sense that the kids who lived here would be in the painting of the people who live here.
You guys talking about the painting?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
This nice painting up here.
Oh, Otis gets closer to the painting and takes a look.
Yeah, also, on the way, I guess let's light these lamps, these oil lamps.
Okay.
There's some light.
You have lit the oil lamps. And in this room, you see 1, 2, 3, one, 1, 2, and 3 doors. 2 to the north, 1 to the south.
I think this is the one that had the magic item behind it, most likely.
It's a lot of
So
doors in this place.
You can still sense the magic item. It is still this way a little bit, but it is still to your, still like above you somewhere.
Okay.
Oh,
I think magic item's on the next floor, fellas.
next floor? Okay.
Yeah, let's go up one more.
All
Instead of
right.
taking the stairs, I'm going to walk up the walls and walk on the ceiling.
Whoa.
Because I can do that.
All right. I thought you were going to say, instead of taking the stairs, why not take the escalator? Just like Austin Powers or something. All right. Let me open this one up for you guys.
And Balthazar, you stay on the first floor by the fireplace, like a cat.
Gotcha. This is a significantly more sad-looking area.
Sad.
As you climb the red marble staircase to its full height, you come to an incredibly dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor against one wall draped in cobwebs. Suit of armor stands here. Oil lamps are mounted on oak-paneled walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. There are oh, let me open that up for you because you should be able to see this as well. Alucard, stop there, please.
Oh.
Everybody.
he saw that
around.
armor.
You step on a booby trap and die.
Well, I am actually walking on the ceiling, so I'm probably not walking on any of the booby traps.
So, no, you're good. That's actually fine. That being said, I will need everyone to please roll initiative.
Damn.
Ooh.
Damn.
I'm struggling with my rolls.
Oh, that's good enough.
So is the armor gonna fight us?
So
Oh,
it
yeah.
is. I will have the armor up
Very bad.
momentarily. Um,
And it's plate armor too.
Otis, you do get to go first.
Otis wonders why he's in initiative. He doesn't.
So what I would say is you begin as Alucard sort of walks upside down on the ceiling towards this thing. You do see the armor suddenly begin to move and look like it's going to take a swipe right for his head because his head is at eye level of the armor.
Okay. All right. Let's see what movement we got here. Oh yeah, so I can get there. All right. So I'm gonna walk up the stairs. See Otis confused. It's like thinking to himself, "Is there somebody?" And then he sees them swinging. Sees the armor swinging at Alucard and does a preemptive strike.
That's huge.
Yeah. Let's just make sure I'm doing this right. I'm gonna yes, it's a plate armor, so of course it's gonna have a high AC, so I'm gonna have to recklessly attack this thing. Recklessly attack. Wait, no, wait. Rage I'm gonna rage. I'm a barbarian, right? Yeah. Okay. Rage, then recklessly attack. Even though I don't have to rage to reckless attack, but I feel like it's the order of operations
He's
there.
taking a swipe at your friend. You're pissed.
Yeah.
Because it is dark here, it is a little hard to see.
Okay. Well, I just swung like a madman. And so
That is a hit.
yeah. Okay. Great axe. 2, so plus the rage damage is 9 total damage. And yeah. And that's it.
Okay. So 9 damage total is pretty good. The armor will take its strike against Alucard at this point. It will take 2 attacks. First one nearly being a natural 1, but a 17.
Oh,
Is
that
not-
misses.
Okay.
I duck.
And the second is a 9.
I duck again.
You mean you retract your head towards the ceiling?
It's still a duck. It's just an upside down duck.
Gotcha. Isn't that just a goose? No, Alucard, it is your turn. It will just remain standing where it is.
All right, so I remain on the ceiling, and I take out my fancy ruby Morningstar, and I take a swing at its head in retaliation for swinging at my head. Nat 20.
All right.
Oh, are you serious?
That is the worst critical hit I've ever seen.
It's the worst. You can't do any worse than that on a critical hit.
You still hit it. You still do a decent chunk of damage. Your Morningstar plunks into it and it gets stuck momentarily, and then you pull back and you actually rip away one of the pieces of like shoulder armor from it and send it flying into the back wall over the marble staircase. It kind of clangs down the staircase on the marble a bit. Would you like to move or anything, or are you good where you are?
I'm gonna move around to the other side of it, so me and Otis are flanking it.
Done and done. And not only are you flanking it sort of across from each other, but diagonally because you are on the ceiling. Cody.
Ooh. Let's see. The armor. Let's join the boys. And Shillelagh. 14 to hit.
A 14 does not hit. as you come in with, are you using, is it a quarterstaff that you're using?
Yeah, quarterstaff.
And you shillelagh on your quarterstaff. You can see it like sort of glow, almost like a forest green momentarily, as it strikes the armor, and you would expect some level of damage to it, but the armor seems to rebuff your blow.
Uh,
Is there anything else you would like to do?
What's going on in this place?
It's haunted, man.
Otis,
Yeah, that's it.
we come back to you.
I'm gonna do another reckless attack on this thing. 20.
It's natural. That's crit.
Yeah.
Wow.
23 plus 2, so 25 total.
How would you like to do this, Otis?
I'm just gonna
Oh.
smash it with my axe. It's like in that, chest area.
And as you do so, you pulverize it and you send it flying against the wall, and it shatters. It doesn't shatter, but the pieces become unanimated from one another. It is just a useless suit of armor on the ground at this point.
All right. Horse is amped, still raging. It's wearing off though.
As you reached the top of the stairs, Alucard, I will say that because you came up here at like 7:36 our time, you were able to still tell that this was one of two things that was magical, and that at least another one of them was in front of you through this closet door.
Okay. I'll open that closet door, see what's behind it.
All right.
I'm tempted to put on that plate armor too.
And as you do so, you glance into what is effectively quite a, let's see, quite a sad little space. Dusty shelves line the walls of this room. A few of the shelves have folded sheets, blankets, and old bars of soap on them. There's a cobweb-covered broom. As the detect magic spell fades away from you, you can see that that is magical, the broom. But beyond that, nothing else. And the broom is in the far corner here.
Okay. I wary of traps, I stay on the ceiling and I go pick up the broom.
All right. And hold off there when you get to... I'm going to pull you back to this spot here. Just do one thing. I'm not joking when I say I've had some groups have so much trouble with this encounter for some reason.
They didn't have Otis.
The
Go ahead and
broom
roll
or the armor?
Go ahead and roll initiative again.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, nat 1. I'm going last.
Am I still raging?
Yes, you are still raging.
Oh, thank God.
I'll say it's been 2 more rounds, but you've
Okay.
well, unless like that would cause you to lose your rage.
I think it would, yeah, because I have to be like attack or be attacked while raging. So it's whatever. I'll use my rages more wisely in the future because I only have 2 of them and I just used
Well,
one.
I mean, I guess it was worth it because you killed him, but
I didn't need it to do that.
yeah.
As you get closer, Alucard, the broom gives a shudder, flies up into the air, and strikes you twice.
What a dick.
The first attack is going to be a miss. The second is a 17. That's also a miss.
Also a miss.
Yeah. I don't think it can do much more. I will drop an animated broom shortly. It is Bodhi, your turn, and you hear some sort of clatter in the closet that Alucard is walking on the ceiling of, and then
Yeah.
suddenly some sort of like combat sounds.
What is going on in here?
You hear me yelling out, "Help! Help, guys! The broom's attacking me!"
Everything in here is attacking us. This is
Evil
a
broom is
terrible
attacking me.
idea. I'll run up to it and shillelagh. Hopefully hit this time. Yeah, there we go. 24
That is a hit.
for 11 damage. You're gonna run up and twirl his quarterstaff around and smack the broom.
And as you do so, you can hear the broom give an almighty crack, because as your staff glows green once more, you can see that you have caused it to crack along the middle. It does not shatter or break in half, but it is clearly not doing well after that solid hit that you just gave it. Is there anything you would like to do besides enter and then extricate yourself? Because or Uriel, oh, that's your name on the thing.
Yeah.
Because Alucard is technically taking up that space, and you're not able to stay there.
Yeah, I can just like whack and get out.
All right.
The only thing I wanted to check was how long something lasts. Okay, yeah, that's it.
All right. I'm just gonna make everyone a little smaller here, just because it's easier, except for Otis, because he's enormous, anyways. Otis, what would you like to do?
Well, I hear a commotion from the closet. And I look over Bodhi's head, and I see Alucard on the ceiling, and he's in a scuffle with a broom. And it's like, what's going on?
It's an evil broom. The evil broom is attacking us.
All right. Is there any way for me to actually like get involved here?
So you can try to push your way past. How much movement do you have at this point?
I think I started about here, so I just used 10, and then
Okay.
it's yeah.
Sorry.
So then like another 10 to the broom, so I guess if I did 10 to get where I here, and then 10 to get to the broom, and then 10 to get back to where I am, I guess I could do that, but it's like, am I physically capable of actually doing that?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I think it'll be a tight fit in that closet. You might have disadvantage on your attacks because of it.
Okay.
Grab the broom and break it over your knee.
I think I'm just gonna swing at it. Actually, because then I can't. I can't. I'll have to take an attack of opportunity if I go in for an attack. Yeah, I was just gonna stand here confused.
All right. Anything else that you want to say or do? Otherwise, we'll move on to
No.
Alucard.
No.
Okay. Alucard it is.
I'm gonna try to grab the broom and like hold on to it, like
Ride it.
yeah,
Put it
that's what
between your legs.
I was really hoping we could catch it and tame it, but probably can't tame. They probably enchanted this thing to like clean their house, but I'm gonna see if I can grab it and like hold on to it.
Go ahead and make an athletics check against it.
23.
Damn. All right. It tries to fly out of the way, but you are able to grab it within a moment's snatch.
See, can I like back out of the room while I'm holding it?
Yes, you can.
So I'm gonna bring the enchanted broom out to the boys and be like, what are we gonna do with this thing? Should we just break it?
Can you talk to it?
Oh, I can try. Just turn to Broom and just be like, "Calm yourself, Broom. We're here to assist the masters of the house, or the young
The
masters of the house."
the broom is struggling aggressively. I'm going to say that that would have been your turn. Therefore, it's on its turn. Go ahead and give an opposed grapple check. It is trying to get out of your grasp.
Is this just another athletics?
Yeah.
So I have to roll higher than a 2, and just barely.
Okay. It does not leave your grasp. You do have it still in your grasp, but it's not really reacting to any sort of commands.
I don't think the Broom's listening to us, guys.
Is anyone else doing anything?
I guess I would just tell him to try to like. Have you tried to get on it yet? Like now you've got it grappled, you could like jump on it.
Is he not listening?
I don't know.
Wait, sorry, we're talking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back now. What was up?
Have you tried to get on it yet?
Not yet. But if
Okay.
you try to take it, if you try to grab it from me and do that yourself, I will let go of it and let you do that.
Oh, I'm Otis. I don't think Otis is. I don't think Otis is probably too big. Whose turn is it in the order?
It would be. That's a good question. His
Is it
turn
Bodhi?
At this point, it would technically
Should
be
be
Bodhi.
top
Yeah,
of the order. Oh, really?
yeah, because the broom tried to get out of his grasp, so therefore it's now you,
Alright.
Bodhi.
So the broom seems.
Bodhi, you want to try to
Yeah.
ride it?
Yeah, hop on.
No, Bodhi doesn't seem amused. He's
We'll catch
he's
you if you
thinking
fall.
he's thinking this place is out to get him, but that thing seems like not too like dangerous at the moment. So, he's just gonna watch as you struggle with the broom, basically, and maybe hold an attack in case something else happens. But I'll just watch for now.
Like
See what you do with the broom.
in case it gets out of my grasp.
Yeah, or something, or
Some
something
other
else
household
shows up.
object.
If
Alright.
if anything else barges through the door, I'm gonna stay alert, but like just watch and see how he handles the broom.
Fair enough. Otis, is there anything you would like to do?
Yeah, it's Uriel's turn after mine, or not Uriel? What's Alucard?
Yes.
Alucard's turn after mine. Okay. I will use my action to I use the help action, help as my action, and like hold the broom for him so he can get on it and try to ride it.
Stabilize it.
Yeah.
And so because Otis is sort of like assisting in this, like you sort of grab onto part of the handle of the broom as well. Alucard, if you would like to make a, I'm gonna say that you guys just have it at this point between Otis's big old beefy trash can lid hands and Alucard, your strength. You guys are able to just hold on to it. What would you like to do with this broom?
I'm gonna try to ride it.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me a. Gosh, I'm gonna say a dexterity saving throw.
We're gonna tame a broom.
All right, Harry Potter.
15.
Okay,
Pretty
that's
good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
You are lucky enough so that as Otis lets go of the broom for you to try to ride it, the only thing that happens is that you drop off of it as it slams into the ceiling, therefore ensuring that you don't also get slammed into the ceiling with it. As you try to ride it, it will turn around, and we are back at the top of the order, so the broom's going to take another attack on you, Alucard, because you are closest. A 20 hits and a 13 misses. The 20 will end up doing 5 points of damage. So as it slams up against the ceiling, it will also then shoot back down at you, almost like a spear, but without a point. Still hurts. Still not a fun impact. It's bludgeoning damage, technically, in case that matters. But it does hurt you, and that will be its turn in this small space. Odie, you see all this happen. As this happens, you can use your reaction if you would like.
Um. Yeah, I'll use my reaction to laugh at Alucard. So you
Oh,
can't get that piece of furniture under control, and then
It's
go
haunted.
over. This whole place is haunted. And then I'm gonna go over to this door.
just bailing like,
Yeah.
fuck these guys and their broom.
All right. Are you going to open that door?
Yeah.
All right. As you open that door, you see the following. This and that. This appears to be a master bedroom. The double doors to this room have dusty panes of stained glass set into them. Designs in the glass resemble windmills. The dusty, cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows. Furnishings include a four-poster bed with embroidered curtains and a tattered gossamer veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wood-framed mirror and jewelry box, and a padded chair. A rotting tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait of Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, their names still in gold, embroidered below. A web-filled parlor in the southwest corner contains a chair and two chairs and a table. Resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and a matching jug. There's a door facing the foot of the bed that has a full-length mirror mounted upon it. And there is a door here as well. So door here, door here. That was your movement. Is there anything else you would like to do?
So you just kind of look left, look right. So yeah, nobody's home. And that's it. If I used up all my movement.
Okay. That actually brings us to Otis. What would you like to do?
so I'm gonna stand in whatever square Bodie was in. Assuming there's, can I stand here?
Yeah, you can stand there.
Okay.
You're standing over the remnants of the suit of armor.
Okay. Yeah, I will recklessly attack this broom. Wait, does a broom have a high AC? Probably. We'll check just in case, because it's fun. Got a 16, so
Hit.
hit. All right, nice. 17. I'm not like raging, so it's just 17. Did that broom use his reaction already?
It did not, but I'm gonna say it doesn't have a chance to, based on the series of events.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about attack of opportunity.
Correct.
But
But I
I'll-
will say this as well. As it bounces off the ceiling and then shoots down and smacks Alucard, who is now on the floor because he tried to ride it. You are able to use your axe and step into the space Bodhi just vacated and simply cleave it in half.
Oh. Okay.
So combat is once again ended by Otis. Otis's axe.
Is it did I break it?
Oh yeah, you smashed it.
What should we like
Mhm.
take some of this stuff with us, or should we just leave it?
Is the plate armor, is it like usable? Can I like put it on?
You could attempt to salvage the pieces of plate armor and put it on.
Yeah, might as well try, because I don't think I'm gonna be needing to fly too much if we're in a house. Yeah, so I'm like, hey, Otis, you
Yeah.
wanna give me a hand? See if I can get this stuff, this fancy ass plate armor on.
You gonna suit up?
Yeah, I'm gonna suit up.
All right.
It's morphin' time.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check, Alcar.
Oh, that's concerning.
Yeah. It's totally gonna be cursed.
Haunted.
It's animated armor.
We got 7.
So it's not cursed, at least so far as you know. You just don't think you have the ability to put it back together. A suit of armor like this generally requires leather straps, leather padding, a certain set of items along with the metal plates themselves. And unless you figure out how to either are you wearing armor at this time?
Oh yeah.
Unless you figure out how to like patch it into your current armor, or you find like the undersuit for the suit of armor, you're gonna have a hard time putting it on. You suspect?
Okay. Well, it was worth a shot.
So you're just gonna leave it?
I don't want to lug this thing around.
I
You
can
know, it's
I can throw it in my bag for you.
oh yeah, you're strong as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. We can always we can sell it when we get back to town. Sell it for pots.
Okay.
'Cause I think if I put on heavy armor, I can't fly anymore.
Ah.
But
Well,
figure we're in a house.
Where'd
I'm
Bodie
flying,
go?
I can still walk up walls and shit. Yeah, let's go.
Odie's
join Bodie.
rummaging through the jewelry box.
Yeah, let's ransack this room.
This is the bedroom. Nobody's home.
Oh, this might be where they keep all their good shit. We're actually before I leave this room, because this is pretty central. I'm gonna stand wherever I think like the middle is, and I'm gonna use another charge of detect magic.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm
See
just
if I can
investigating
cover like
this room.
the rest of the house that we didn't do in the first 2 floors.
I am going to say you do not sense magic. Yeah, I'm saying that you do not get. Let me double check one thing. You do not sense any magic there.
Are there windows?
Not in this room in particular. There were windows. There are windows in the room that Bodhi is in, for instance.
Maybe is it possible for me to like open a window and like do a couple of circles around the house while I have detect magic up?
Yes, it would be. And I'm going to say you do not detect any more magic.
Okay. Well, boys, I think I don't detect any more magic in the house, so hopefully there's no more enchanted bullshit that's gonna come after us. We're not gonna have like a teapot or a tea kettle trying to knock us out.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Let's
I'm
see.
gonna look around the room anyway. See what I can find for non-magical items.
I'll assist Bodhi in rummaging.
All right. And as you do so, so I did say that there was. Let me find that again. there is a jewelry box. And because I
Ooh.
mentioned it, you don't even have to give me like an investigation check for that. If you would like to give me investigation checks, you may. The jewelry box on the vanity is made of silver with gold filigree. Contains 3 gold rings and a thin platinum necklace.
Yoink.
And I will toss that into the chat for you.
You gonna put that necklace on, Bodie?
Um.
Looks fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's metal though. I don't think druids can't wear metal stuff.
Is that true?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, druids can wear metal stuff unless it's like written into like paladins
I'm an
can't break
elf.
their oaths, right? Unless it's written into the class like that. So far as I know, druids can use metal.
I remember my first character was a druid, and I couldn't use any metal stuff.
Wasn't it metal armor?
Yeah,
Or is
I
that
couldn't use metal armor or metal shields, but I think I could use metal weapons.
Yeah, I think that's right. So in old D&D, like paladins had to be lawful good, druids could only use like leather armor and like quarterstaves and stuff. They couldn't even use like metal weapons, I think, but they changed some of that. And so this version you can use like metal weapons if you want, for example, or you could wear the gold necklace or excuse me, the platinum necklace if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm putting on the necklace for now.
It is beautiful. It's a topaz pendant made of platinum, clearly worth a significant amount of money. If you turn into a deer, you will have it inlaid as a pattern on your chest.
Oh, perfect.
Alucard compliments Bodhi's new necklace.
And then Bodhi will toss the 3 rings to him. Be like one for each of the boys, or 2, one for him and one for. Oh no, the other 3. Yeah, all 3. Give it to the other guy when he gets back.
Gotcha.
I'll put one of the rings on, give another to Otis, and then put one in my bag to give to Eustace when we get back to town.
Eustace, that's who I was blanking on.
Otis, are you doing anything at this time?
I was gonna check this this room, like go in this door that I'm by.
This one to the south, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I will show that off for you.
Is this
A bathroom.
It's a good spot if I run upstairs real quick for a quick break. I'm gonna go put my kids to bed, then I'll be good the
Yeah,
rest of the
yeah.
night.
We can we'll do this with Otis, and while we do this, right after we'll take a 5-minute.
Yeah.
So
I thought they
keep
didn't
time.
have toilets in D&D.
So it's funny. Death House is literally the only place I know of a toilet on any D&D map.
I'm gonna check to see if the water runs. I'm gonna try to turn this tub on.
All right. As you enter this bathroom, this dark room contains a wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle resting atop, a barrel under a spigot against the wall. A cistern on the roof is used to collect rainwater, which is clearly borne down. However, none of the plumbing works anymore.
Oh,
The toilet is empty, but none of the plumbing works in this place.
well, dang. I guess Otis isn't taking a bath. I bet it smells horrible in here.
It actually I mean it doesn't smell of like feces or something.
Yeah.
It does, however, sort of you know when like the U bend needs to be like cleaned out in a sink and it can give off like a rank smell.
Uh, I think I know what you're talking about. Like when there's like a bunch of hair in the like you
Yeah.
get hair
Like,
clog.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay. Okay. Well, I feel like I'm not gonna find anything in here other than foul smell. All right. Then we got these. I assume these other 2 rooms are closets. Or there are 3. There's 3 other doors.
Let's see where you are.
Yeah.
Yes. So this one here, there's a door here. There's a door here.
Let's go. Let's check out the long one. Might as well do a thorough checking.
And as you open that up, it is clearly out to a balcony.
Oh, okay. All right. Check out the view. It's very foggy.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Oh, and there's a room to the south we haven't looked at.
It's funny, you could almost swear that as you stepped out onto the balcony, you hear somebody in a strange voice far away saying, Irina.
Wonder what that's all about.
What about the? Or what's up with this? Like, this looks like a vanity with a mirror.
So there is a dumbwaiter in the corner of the western wall. It has a button on the wall next to it. Pressing the button rings the tiny bell, and you hear a tiny bell being rung probably on the first floor from how far away it is.
Okay.
At this point, I would say like let's take 5, and we'll come back at like 8:20. We'll catch up once he's back.
Word.
So what
Alright.
did you find, Otis?
Oh, in the bathroom?
Yeah.
The water doesn't work. There's no running water in this house.
And do I see a treasure chest on the map?
You see. Let me just go back to this, and I'll tell you specifically what it is you see. Furnishings include a 4-poster bed, empty wardrobes, vanity with a wood-framed mirror and jewelry box, which you've already gone through, and then a padded chair. And then there was 2 chairs and a table sort of by where Otis is standing.
What is this? Is this right here? Is this the dumbwaiter that you were talking about?
No. What can you see?
Yeah, we should
Where's this?
check these 2 little areas out.
This area was the dumbwaiter.
Okay.
I'll jiggle this handle.
Make an intelligence check, a la carte. Bodhi, as you jiggle the handle, the door pops open ever so slightly. It is unlocked.
Take a
Ooh.
look inside.
Alucard is not very smart tonight.
That is a closet. It is empty.
Seemingly empty.
Let's check out the room to the south.
Yeah.
I take it my 5 intelligence check didn't reveal anything.
Nope. You've not yet put it together.
Okay, because they our characters wouldn't know that there's something right here because there's no door or anything.
Correct. You would like to open this door to the south?
Yep.
All right. And as you do so, it opens into a short hall, which then opens into another bedroom. This bedroom, and this would be...
His and hers.
Dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom. Double doors set with panes of stained glass pull open to reveal a balcony here. You can tell that the stained glass doors lead out onto this balcony. You can actually see through this one. Let me see. The bedroom contains a large bed, 2 end tables, and a wardrobe, and the wardrobe is here. Mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror here, and an ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivy and berries.
Okay. I guess we'll see what's in the wardrobe.
Bodhi's gonna look in the mirror and examine it.
Give me a perception check, Bodhi. The wardrobe is empty, Otis.
Okay.
A nat 20.
Okay. As you look at the mirror, you notice eyeballs among the berries. But it's not just like raspberries and stuff.
On the border?
Yep, in the wood carving area. As you look at it, you begin to suspect that there's something more to this, and you give it a gentle push. As you do so, it opens into a cobweb-filled staircase leading upwards. I will reveal that for you.
Boys?
Did you just find a secret staircase?
And you could see out into
I
balcony
immediately
there.
go up.
Should we
Oh,
check
you
these other rooms? Ah, fuck it. Yeah, let's follow
Yeah,
Bodhi.
you
Yeah.
no, you guys check out the other rooms. Make sure it's safe. I'll yell down if I need help or if I find something cool.
all right. And as you ascend the stairs, Bodhi, Otis, are you following?
Yeah.
Okay. Alucard, are you also following, or are you leaving them to their designs while you check something else?
I'll check in this room real quick just to see if there's anything.
All right. This opens into what is very clearly. Let me just double check something. What is an ancient nursery? Let me just double check one thing here. Cool. As you open the door, a specter manifests, resembling a terrified, skeletally thin young woman who cannot seem to speak, and it will attack. So I am going to just make a quick.
Oh man.
I'm gonna jump behind Otis and say, "Oh, thanks for following me. Glad you're here. Defend me."
I'll insight to see if I can detect sarcasm. Uh, I detect
See.
a tinge, like a little bit of sarcasm.
You may roll initiative. I will drop a specter there for you.
The young woman, you say?
Yes. I don't know why they always get dropped in so big.
It's good to see what they look like. Although, is
I
there
need one from Alucard.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just starting fights all over the place.
and Otis is finishing them. Because none of you rolled very well, the Spectre is going to go first. It will move incorporeally through you and
Ooh,
go
a shiver.
behind you.
Chill.
And as it does, it will use its life drain ability. It is going to miss. It gets a 14. It accidentally didn't roll that publicly.
Okay, we believe
And
you.
so you're like mostly able to dodge it, but it does end up here because it does move incorporeally through you. That will be its turn, and you are locked in combat with it. Bodhi, you hear the door to a room open downstairs, and a ghastly scream and screech, and a swoosh of air back down the stairs behind you. It is your turn. Did we lose Bodhi?
Bodhi! Bodhi on mute?
Vincent!
Yeah, I don't
Go
know.
back to him.
Yeah. He was there like 2 seconds ago.
It's all good. Otis.
Yeah. All right. So I hear the shriek. Let's see what kind of a movement we're looking at here. So down the stairs would be, so that's like 10 feet down the stairs. So I think I can get to this thing.
Yeah, you can get there.
All right. I hear the shriek and I'm like, oh, here we go again. And then I come downstairs and I'm like, what the fuck? And yeah, I guess even if I rage, it's like probably doesn't do physical damage, so it doesn't matter if I rage. And I'm not gonna rage for the record. But I will swing at this thing. Let's do a normal swing. See what happens.
That's not the waters.
Yeah. Does a 12 hit?
It does.
All right. So we got 11 total damage. And how much of my movement did I use?
I would say that you moved probably 5, 10, about 15 feet.
All right, so I'll get like right here, so if Bodhi wants to come in and do something, he's got room.
Sure. Bodhi, it is your turn if you're back.
And did we hear commotion downstairs?
Yep.
You did. There was like a ghastly scream.
And an oh shit from Alucard.
Fine.
Yeah.
You guys can't leave me alone. This is
Come
what
on
happens.
down.
Oh, what is that thing?
It's a ghost.
It is the specter of a terrified, skeletally thin young woman.
Bodhi points his staff at it and says, "What is going on in this place?" And tries to tell it to stop attacking us.
Make a persuasion check.
17.
You very clearly sort of wave your arms and yell, "Stop." It takes notice, and yet it does not seem like it can be reasoned with.
Okay. Shillelagh?
Sure.
Was
Go
that
for
an
it.
action? Or can I?
Oh, no,
do I-
I'll let you use that as like your bonus action.
Alright, then Shillelagh.
That is a hit.
So then I continue to smack the thing.
And as you do so, you actually notice, like, right before you take this strike, Otis's axe is covered in gooey sort of ectoplasm that is dripping off his axe and then evaporating into the air as if it had never been there. And you take a swing and you swing ectoplasm across Alucard onto his armor, which then also begins to dissipate as if it were never there before. This creature seems like it is on the verge of whatever existence it holds in this realm. Alucard, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna take a swing at it. 25 hits.
Oh yeah,
Take it.
9 damage.
9 damage. Just doing some quick math.
Let me check.
It is on its last legs, I would say, at this point. It is still up, still alive. And if there's anything else you would like to do, you should do it. But otherwise, we'll move to its turn, the Spectre's turn.
I guess I'll just stay here. Try to keep it pinned in between us.
And it does appear mostly pinned at this point. It is going to attempt to whoosh back through you. So, Bodhi and Otis, if you would like to, you may take attacks of opportunity at advantage, because you are now. Or, Bodhi, you may take an attack of opportunity at advantage, whereas Otis, your attack will just be normal. It will attempt to whoosh through you, and depending on if they hit it or not, looks like the 9 is going to miss. The 20 will hit, however. So go ahead and strike it, Bodhi. It is still not dead, but you do strike more ectoplasm off of it. It will attempt to use its life drain on you once more, Alucard. That's a 23 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
You are racked with this feeling of cold and then life draining sort of like darkness comes across your chest. Please make a constitution saving throw.
Oh no. 25 with a nat 20.
Okay, you are all good. You do take 13 points of damage.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that was you nearly died.
Yep, I have 4 HP.
The Specter will move here, 5, 10, 15. And it will flee up the stairs. Odie, what would you like to do?
It went up my stairs.
Oh, it went up your stairs.
Oh, did I get an attack
Oh.
of opportunity when it ran away from me?
I'm going to say no, because you're sort of in the doorway there, and it fled through the wall before you would be able to do so.
Well,
Because you
I'm
can
gonna give
only
pursuit.
take. Okay. You can only take attacks of opportunity on creatures you can see.
Yeah, I can't see through walls.
Not yet. Bodhi, we went 5, 10, 15 feet to get there. You don't see it yet. You suspect it might have gone through the doorway ahead, but the doorway is still closed.
I'll open it.
All right. And as you do so, you will see the Spectre directly in front of you. I will
Haha!
open.
Where are you going? Can't just hit and run.
So I will open this. So that's all you'll see for the moment, I would say. Kind of like this area here. But you can get to here. What would you like to do?
Try to finish it off. It's trying to get away. I tried to
Alright.
reason with it.
Take another swing at it.
Yeah. That should hit 21.
That is a hit.
7.
All right. And as you reach the stairs, the top of the stairs, and open the door, you are able to sort of shove your shillelagh staff through the Spectre, and more ectoplasm sort of squirts across the floor, and it finally seems to dissipate and then evaporate in the same way as the ectoplasm does everywhere else. Combat is done.
We don't have any healing potions, do we? We didn't buy any before we left?
No, you have. I mean, how much gold did you guys have?
I have 218.
I would say if you would like, you may burn 50 gold and have a healing potion, because we didn't do the typical like Last Haven stuff.
Wait,
well,
before you do that, you're a fighter, right?
Yeah, so I do have second wind.
Yeah, so you could always do that, then roll a hit die for a short rest, and then get that back.
Oh, yeah, 1d10 plus 2. That won't, I'm very low. I feel like I need more than just a second wind.
How much damage did you take?
I have 4 hit points.
Yeah, but how much did you take?
18. Alright, so I'm gonna use my potion of healing. 2d4 plus 2.
When did you take the other damage?
Oh, come on. A 1 and a 2.
You took the damage from the broomstick.
Yeah, the broomstick beat me up a little
That's
bit.
right. You got suplexed by a broom, bro.
Haha.
Do you play with healing? If you roll a 1, is it just on like short rest die?
No, re-roll one of those die. Re-roll
Okay.
one of those d4. Yeah.
So 2. Oh, come on. Another 1?
I mean, re-roll it again.
If I get another
Needs
1
to at
hit.
least be a 2.
There we go.
There you go.
So 6 plus 2, so another 8 hit points. And then I will also second win myself. 1d10 plus 2. Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, re-roll it, but
So another 5 hit points. All right, I'm up to 17 now. I'm feeling a little more comfortable. 'Cause I can't like suck the blood and get health back from any of the things we fought so far.
What?
That's one of my things.
Oh.
My
Can't be
fang
friends.
bite.
Yeah. Boy, he doesn't know that you're a vampire.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen me vampire bite anyone.
Yeah.
if would you guys like to run up the stairs behind Bodhi?
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't know that that
Yeah, we
thing's
don't know
dead,
that he killed it.
so
So we'd run a bit, Bodhi! Bodhi!
And as you get to the top of the stairs, you can see the last of the ectoplasm of this creature sort of evaporating and dissipating into the ether.
Bodhi just looks back and shrugs.
Oh, did you get it?
Yeah, he's gone.
As you enter this space, this would be very clearly an attic hallway. This bare hall is choked with dust and cobwebs. There is nothing interesting or worthwhile in this hall beyond the window straight across from you, which opens onto the roof, which is heavily pitched and would be very dangerous to step out onto.
I'm gonna step out onto the roof.
And Bodhi's gonna think to himself, "There's a reason that this was hidden," and try to figure it out.
Okay, there are several doors. Let me show those. Alucard, you are
Oh.
able to step out onto the roof without issue. There's a door here. There's a door here. Door here. Door here.
Lots of
There
doors.
are 4 doors in this hall.
There was none down near me.
There's just the one to the south of you.
Okay, I'm gonna start there.
Okay. And as you open that door, just double check. Yeah. You can see quite a bit here. As you enter this room and look through the window if you wanted to. Which number is that? 17.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'd want to fly around and try to scare Bodhi when he came to this room through this window.
Make a deception check. Or make a stealth check and then a deception check. Bodhi, as you look around this room, this dust-choked room contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a small iron stove, a writing desk with a stool, an empty wardrobe, and a rocking chair. A smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress sits in the north window box, cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil.
Oh, that doll's gonna be haunted as fuck.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go over to the desk with the papers and stuff.
Yeah, I'm
That's
waiting for
right.
you guys to come by this window. I'm gonna try to scare you.
The stealth check and the deception checks. just double check that.
Uh,
You can hear
Ooh.
something on the outside of the house, and as you begin to go towards that window and he tries to scare you, it's very clearly that it's just Alucard.
What the? And then
Just-
Bodhi's gonna be frustrated and be like, "What the fuck?"
Open the
Yeah,
window
see the-
for him. I think he's trying to
Yeah.
get in.
Yeah, just to try to keep it light, or like hover in front of the window.
You can see his
Um,
like sort of like Mephistopheles, uh, mustachioed sort of visage peering through the window with just like the shit-eating grin on.
Bodhi's gonna shake his head in annoyance and then head back to the desk.
Yeah, when
and
you're
see if
thousands of
there's-
years old, you got to make your own fun.
See if there's anything important to him or interesting.
In the desk, in particular, as you open the writing desk, you find a letter, and it is sad. It is really sad, as a matter of fact. There are clearly details of an illicit affair between the master of the home and the nursemaid.
Hmm.
And you hear as you read her writing, because it is the nursemaid's, you understand that she had a stillborn baby named Walter, and that her heart was broken, and that she was seeking powers from somewhere else in order to bring him back. There is one letter back to her. It is more of a note than a letter, and it just says, "Come to the basement. We can see if we can resurrect him." Then it just like has like your love as the signed. Doesn't There's no name, it just says your love.
Okay, creepy. Um, the doll. Where did you say the doll was? Is it on the ledge right there?
A smiling doll in lacy yellow dress sits in the northern window box, cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil. That would be right on the window ledge in front of you here.
Yeah, there, right next to the desk. Okay. With the stick, I would with my quarterstaff, I would gently, haphazardly poke at it, half expecting it to be like attack us like everything else in this house
Okay.
does.
As you poke and prod it gently, it suddenly sits upright and turns its head to look at you and says, "Is no blinksy, is no fun, is no blinksy, is no fun, is no blinksy, is no and then falls back over. As it
Alright.
falls back over, you can see that there's a wind crank on the back of it.
I pick it up
You
and
can
pull.
feel the sort of like box on the inside for the gears and everything as you pick
I
it up.
pull the string again.
Okay, you wind it and it does its thing and it says, "Is no blinksy, is no fun,
There's a
is no
snake in my
blinksy,
boot.
is no fun, is no blinksy, is no fun."
Alright, I'm
This is
gonna
a
hold on to
strange
that.
room.
He,
There's a
like,
bed here
just
for
got-
some like
he's gonna-
halflings or something.
He's gonna look at it and just say, it's just a toy, but he's gonna hold on to it.
All right.
And then
Bodhi picks up a creepy spider cobweb wedding dress wearing haunted doll and nothing happens. And I got attacked by a broom.
exactly.
Is there anything else you guys are doing in this room? All good?
Brody leaves.
Just confused by the size of the bed.
Oh, is the Specter gone?
The essence of ectoplasm has dissipated entirely at this point.
Was that everything in the room? Did we like search all the different wardrobes and cabinets and everything?
Yes, I believe you would have searched everything. There was nothing else to find.
Okay.
Alright,
I guess let's check out these other
Otis,
rooms.
Yeah.
let's check out this place.
Which of the rooms, the north's room or the south room, Bodhi? Or Alucard, are you going to go through
I'll
the
let-
door
I'll
Yeah,
let
above
I'll
you?
do this door in front of me.
Okay, and Odie, which one?
I'll do whatever one. They're not. Split up a little bit.
You want to
See
go
what
south?
happens.
I'll go north.
All right. The room to the south. Do this one first.
What the fuck?
This room. Let me just
Those
double check.
cots. Cots.
It is furniture
Yeah.
that has had dusty white sheets splayed over it. Near an old iron stove, underneath one of the sheets, is a trunk, a wooden trunk sticking out. There is not much else, really.
So nothing else. If we were to just like pull off all the sheets, there we wouldn't. Like we should pull off the sheets and
Check out the furniture underneath.
yeah, see if anything catches our
Yeah,
fancy.
maybe like turn the sheets into ghost costumes so we can fit
Yeah.
in.
Maybe
us like an
find something.
advantage to our
Maybe something to
advantage to our
take
stealth
home.
check against ghosts.
Maybe some
I was
furniture we
thinking,
can.
Otis, like
storage,
we were looking to
Yeah.
set up like a base camp or something. We clear out this house. Maybe we just take it for ourselves.
I don't think this is the type of house we want to move into.
Okay.
I ain't afraid no ghosts.
As Otis, you walk around the room ripping the sheets off.
Yeah.
You see chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and other odd objects. Some furniture, some not. As you take the sheet off of the wooden trunk that was semi-revealed, you can see that it is unlocked.
All right. I guess we should open. It sounds like this trunk is something. So let's see. Give it a poke before I open it.
Could be nothing.
You give it a poke and nothing happens.
Oh,
All right. Well, let's see what's inside.
As you open it, you see that there is a tattered bed sheet stained with some sort of dark stain across it.
Hmm. Okay. Uh, is that like dried blood?
And
Like,
as you look closer, give
or
me a medicine check.
some kind of yeah. I don't know.
It could be, but you're not sure. It's probably been quite a long time. Do you decide to touch anything or move anything inside the trunk?
I'm very surprised that Otis didn't try to lick the sheet to see what it was.
Oh. Well, I'm not gonna be touching dirty sheets, so you know.
I'll
Just
hand
looks like
Otis
some
that
laundry.
the long sword that I grabbed. I'm like, here, use this to poke around in there, so you don't have to touch it.
Well, you're doing something else. So.
Oh, you're right. I'm not even there.
Yeah.
So fuck you. You can't have my sword.
Odie, you went into the room to the south as well. Is that right?
Oh, did we
Was
lose
it-
it again?
Was that me?
Yeah.
Did you go to the room to the south as well, or did you go to the room to the north of you?
I'll go to the north.
Okay, we'll do that one. And then as you see this area open up, the web-filled room contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a rocking chair, a wardrobe, and a small iron stove.
What's with the stoves in all these bedrooms?
Gotta stay warm in the attic. It's
Yeah.
cold up here.
What if they want to make
Alucard.
some soup? Yeah, I'm gonna open this door and head to this room.
Oh my.
This room, as you open this door, this room contains a bricked up window flanked by 2 dusty wood frame beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. Furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the 2 cradles a stuffed doll that you recognize, held by one of the children outside.
Oh, god damn it. I guess first off, I'm gonna open the toy chest. This guy right here.
As you do so, their ghosts appear in the middle of the room.
I guess I'd turn over to them and be like, you never told us that you guys were already ghosts when you asked us to help you guys out.
Why are you playing with our toys? And of course we weren't going to tell you we're ghosts.
Well, I suppose that's fair. Well, I was
You
I was
wouldn't have,
seeing if there was a, we're trying to help. We're looking for clues.
you wouldn't have done this so far unless we had told you there was a monster in here, but I don't know. I don't think there's any clues in here. Um, our parents locked us in here to keep us hidden from the monster in the basement, but they never let us out.
Well, I think the monster unfortunately may have gotten your parents too. But don't worry, we'll take care of that monster. You guys just stay in this room and try not to get your souls eaten by the monster.
Oh, I guess we'll be safe here still.
Yeah, this room seems pretty safe.
Look, come over to the dollhouse. And Rose, the girl, leads you to the dollhouse. And she points at a section of the dollhouse that's basically here. She says, "There's a door that'll take you to a set of stairs. You can go down to the basement that way.
Oh well, thanks for the heads up.
Please be
What
careful of the monster."
what about that? We found another doll in one of the rooms. Is that one of your guys' toys too?
Another doll? No. What did it look like?
I was wearing. I don't remember, so I describe the doll to the children, and I tell
Little,
them like what it said when we pulled the string or the wind up, whatever.
gotcha. Little yellow dress, is no blinksy, is no fun. The children look perplexed at this. They don't recognize it. It's not
Okay.
theirs. And now, as you think back on it, that object looked newer compared to everything else in the home.
Are we the first people that you've had come into your house to try to help you? Has anyone
Make,
else come to the house, like, since you guys became ghosts?
make a persuasion check.
Ah, 8.
Anyone else? What? No, I don't think so, says Rose the girl, but she looks over at her brother, and her brother's face is slightly elongated, his jaw suddenly dislocating, the eyes bulging. Of course, the master's always watching, and then suddenly snaps back normal and says, "No, no, nobody else has come."
I kind of start slowly backing up a little bit and be like, um, did you guys call your father Master? Was there anyone else in this house that would go by Master?
No. And this the little boy is saying, "No, we only called him father." And you can see that his like ghastly face, which is like somewhat see-through. He doesn't have like ectoplasm dripping off of him as the Specter did, for instance. He looks confused. The girl goes, "The master is always watching." And her face had, instead of elongated, this time ballooned, and then snaps back as before.
I'm gonna like poke my head out and be like, guys, you guys want to come join me in this room over here?
You guys can hear some snippets of conversation, and so you come running.
Oh my God! What have you done, Alucard?
So these I've just re-met the two lovely children we met outside. Turns out that they are in fact ghosts. Um, and there is someone called the Master who is watching us right now.
Huh?
But I don't think these kids. I don't believe they know about the. I think the Master is working through their spirits, or some such shenaniganry.
And so you see these two ghostly children before you, and they look more and more confused as Alucard is saying this. And the girl almost goes to interject, and then suddenly they both snap to attention, arms at their sides, heads straight up in the air, and begin to lift slowly up off the floor ever so slightly. Um, you can see that their backs, their ghastly backs, arch as if they were being bent and in pain, and deep voice resonates from them in unison. I am the land. The land is me. They are the same. And the children go back to the floor, unparalyzed once more, as if nothing had occurred.
I'd like kneel down in front of them and be like, "All right, you two stay here. There's something going on, but don't worry. Me and my companions will take care of the monster, and we'll make sure that your souls are safe.
Wait, what? There's a monster?
That's why we're here in the first place."
Uh,
And then I'd turn to, I think it was the girl who asked me about the toy chest, so I'd turn to her and I'd be like, I'm gonna go through your toy chest. I'm looking. I think the monster might be using one of your toys, or something to control you or do something mean to you. So I'm not gonna break any of your toys. I'm just gonna look through the toy chest, and I'm just gonna see if the bad monster snuck anything in there.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
God damn, I suck at rolling.
I mean, it's just toys. So far as you can tell, it's just toys. The main difference is like you see no dolls like that other doll.
Hey Bodhi, do you wanna show these two the doll you found? See if they recognize it.
no. Bodhi points at the dollhouse.
Okay, and they say, "Yes, we already told them about the secret passage."
Secret passage.
She points once
Another.
again,
We already found one of the secret passages. Apparently, there's another.
like here.
So, Bodhi wants to investigate the thing and see if anything stands out to him as like stand out.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just like open the entire map at this point, because you have now seen it all via the dollhouse. In terms of
Boom.
anything standing out, the unexplored areas of the home appear to be parlors, a den, a dining room, a kitchen, and maybe more servants' quarters, potentially, by the looks of it down here. Um, Nothing in particular stands out as odd, interesting, or suspect, except for the secret doors that lead on both sides of this area into what is very clearly a staircase that descends all the way down from the attic, and you can only access it in the attic or the master's office, library, or the master's bedroom, and it descends beneath the home.
So my thought is the with the note that I found that talked about the basement, like bringing to resurrect the baby or something like that.
Yeah.
Would that be like where they're talking about the monster is, like the same location or like deeper, different locations? Or do I not know
Piecing
that?
together between what the kids said to Alucard and what you know from the note, yeah, it sounds like it, because it sounds like the parents went down to the basement to take care of the monster, is what these kids have said.
And they never returned.
All right. Well, we
That
know where to go now.
yeah, and that room on the first floor, the bottom left room, that looks suspicious too.
Bottom
Either
left room.
suspicious or just like really fancy.
Here?
This room. Like this looks suspicious.
Gotcha.
Should we investigate the rest of the house and then go to the basement?
I mean, the basement sounds fun.
Okay, I wanna ask the ghost kids. Like did either of your parents like practice magic at all? Are there any do they have any like, magic books or items that might help us with the monster?
Ooh, that's a very good question. Let me check something. Um. Yeah. So they say that their dad had books covering basically every subject in the library. Um, that said, I think they're probably really old at this point, and so they don't know if they would be useful.
Well, what do you guys think? Head straight to the basement?
I mean, if there's a monster in the basement, I mean, that sounds like we should kill the monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Also, it sounds like maybe we should physically rummage through that chest that Otis found.
What, the dirty sheets?
Yeah. Maybe like metagaming a little bit, but Nick like specifically asked if you like physically touched it or moved anything around. That maybe it's suspicious that doing that might trigger something.
Not now that you said it that way.
Oh no, I'm just curious.
And rocks fall, you all die.
Yeah. Well, I got a 7 on my medicine check, and I felt like failing a check there is like,
Otis would have just been grossed out and moved on.
no, I just would have been like, it's nothing because I don't suspect anything, even though, I do suspect things, but I failed the check, so therefore, in game, I don't suspect anything.
Lynch suspects something, but Otis does not.
Yeah, that's how I'm playing. Like, Otis walked in here and he's like, all these small beds must be like a house full of gnomes or something. He doesn't, can't comprehend that there's children living in this attic.
And
I mean, no one's gonna. If you want to go over that chest and check it out, no one's gonna be like, "You cheater! You."
That's all right. I'll stick to the group consensus. We can move on. Should we maybe like take a knee in this room with the kids? Maybe short rest it up.
I'll just say that you can have a short rest at this point.
Yeah. I think
You need one.
you're the only one that might need. I think you're only missing like 5 HP, right?
Yeah, but figure might as well because then that'll get me my
Yeah.
second win back too.
Yeah, just get fully freshen yourself up.
I've been saving my spell slots. For what? I don't know.
For the monster in the basement. That's what.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back up to 100%. Let's head down to the basement and check out this monster.
All right. So you guys take one of these secret entrances into the basement. I am going to have to, because I think I'm slightly behind on creating these scenes appropriately, I may have to apply the fog of war, because I don't think I've done that yet.
I'll close my eyes.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Give me a moment. All right, it's switching over, and let's see. All right, fog of war is applied. Um, now that I have you in the basement, I will place your characters here. And you step down these stairs into what is very clearly a dark, like pitch black. So does everybody have dark vision, or you guys need light?
I have dark vision.
I don't think so. That would be features, racial traits.
Everyone except Otis.
Yeah, I can bust out a torch. I think should have a torch. I can use a torch.
I finally have dark vision. I think it's the first time ever.
Okay. So Otis, you'll bust out a torch so you guys
Yep.
have some light.
I have it for an hour. Yeah.
Cool. You can very clearly see what is some sort of intersecting underground hallways, 510. And your dark vision goes pretty far, right?
60 feet.
Yeah. You can see that the entryway from the stairs goes in two directions. One will call to the north and one will call to the south, though you're not necessarily sure which is which at this point. As you see this, it is dank and dark. It is a narrow tunnel. And it is a pretty awful feeling place. There's an evil here.
How tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling is about 7 feet tall. The walls are about 4 feet wide from each other. And as you step out into the hall, Alucard, you can hear an eerie, incessant chant echoing throughout. It doesn't sound like it's coming from one direction or another. And you cannot discern the words at this moment.
Which direction you guys think we should go?
Well, looks like it opens up into a big room to the south. So if I could see that far, that's probably where I would go.
Alright, I guess I'll start heading south.
Okay.
Come to this intersection. Look left, look right.
And as you do so, it opens up into a sort of cross intersection. You can tell that there is some sort of openings to the north and south of this one. Same for this. And the same here. To the point where you believe you can see there are doors in each of those areas that I sort of began to open up for you.
So I'd continue heading to this this room over here.
Okay. And as you enter this area, you can very clearly see the following. That is this room contains a plain wooden table flanked by long benches, mostly moldy humanoid bones lie strewn on the dirt floor. The remains of some sort of event? It's unclear. In the middle of the south wall is a darkened alcove.
Should we investigate this room?
Yeah,
Before moving on?
I want to
This is the dark
examine.
alcove here.
Yeah, the alcove looks suspicious.
I'd like to pick up like a bone and like examine it to see if just looking for like bite marks. Like, were these bones like these people eaten? Like what?
Yeah, go ahead and give a survival check.
Got a 9.
A little unclear.
Yeah.
As you begin to get close to that area, Alucard, you can see the following creature spring forward and attack.
Oh, god damn it.
Why is it always you?
Yeah, I gotta stop taking the lead.
Oh, one of these things.
It's a Grick.
Yeah.
Let me just build the encounter for it really quickly. I love that every single time it's just been you.
Yeah. Oh, you got plenty of HP. You don't need a short rest. I'm the meat sponge for this session, apparently. Or the damage sponge.
You are the dinner. Let's see. Okay, you guys can roll initiative.
Besides my nat 20, I don't think I've rolled above a 10 this entire time.
That's probably right. I think that's probably right. By the looks of it, we've got Bodhi up first. You hear the screams of Alucard, who once again has stumbled into something.
Oh boy, Alucard. What did you find?
They know I'm the most dangerous, so they come after me first.
Bodhi puts hands on hips.
What's going on in here?
Do you see a creature making a lunge for Alucard?
Making a lunge, yeah? Alright, let's go with I don't really have anything for range. Unless I use a spell. So where was I to start? Back here. Is there tiles?
Yeah.
10,
Yeah.
50. Oh, okay, I got plenty of room.
Yeah, you're good. You can get there without issue. I would say it's 5, 10, 15, 20 to get next to. That would be 20 feet
Yeah.
movement right there.
Hey, what'd you find?
Another
Other
type of weird monster.
I would come over and come smack it with my magic bow staff, shillelagh.
Okay.
23.
That is a hit.
5 damage.
All right. And you deal 5 damage to the Grick with your shillelagh staff. Is there anything else?
Then back up with whatever other movement I can have.
Okay.
Maybe won't.
Wouldn't you take an attack of opportunity, though?
Grick
Oh, what it?
will take a tentacle attack of opportunity
Yeah,
against
that's
you.
fine. I want to get out of there.
Does that miss? An 11?
Yes, very much so.
Cool.
I think. Let me double check.
I think you're. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm 14.
Looks like it's 14. Cool. Alucard, what would you like to do?
I am gonna curse all of the gods I know the names of. Terrible luck of always getting in fights. And would I recognize this creature as an undead?
You would not recognize whether this creature is undead or not, though you suspect not. Give me an Arcana check. Yeah, you don't think it's undead.
Nice. That's good. It means I can suck its blood if I have to. So I will take an attack at it with a god damn it 11.
That is a miss, sadly.
So I'm gonna let's just move over here to give Otis stay within its range, but make room for Otis to come in and do his thing.
All right. Otis, what would you like to do?
I'm going to go. I should check my movement before I do anything. Plenty of movement. Okay. I'm gonna go over this table. Would it, if I wanted, because I'm holding a torch, like if I wanted to just like throw the torch at it, not to attack it, but just to like, so I can see what's going on still?
Mhm.
Like, would that, what kind of thing would
Yeah,
that
you
use?
could. Yeah, you could like lob the torch in that general direction, I would say, and if it hits it, it hits it, but it might not necessarily do damage.
No, yeah, I'm not trying to, would that be an action though, or is that like a free action?
I'll let that
Maybe.
be a free action so that you can like. It's the difference between like lobbing the torch versus dropping it. I'm gonna say the same here.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna, and then I'm gonna run up to it and like attack it. Actually, well, I'm gonna rage. So I'll use my second rage, and then
Oh, short rested. You got both of them back.
I don't think it's a long rest.
Uh,
Yeah,
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Interesting.
We're gonna be reckless with our attacks. I feel like I'm trying to remember what these things deal is. We're gonna recklessly attack it with the great axe. Got a 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
So that is 15 total because I'm raging.
Okay. And let's see. This creature is now bloodied.
Oh. All right.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
No.
All right. The Grick will turn to you
Yeah.
and feeling cornered. Oh, Jesus.
It's a little baby
Amazing.
Grick.
Yeah. It's flubbing its turn. I'm gonna say Bodhi, go ahead. What would you like to do?
Wait, what?
Natural one.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I guess we'll just come up and smack it. Can we do that? Can all three
Yeah,
of us
totally.
just sit here and smack it?
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, 10.
That is a miss as well. It's a little
Yeah.
hard to get in there with Otis's girth in the way.
Okay, that's it then. I want to take an opportunity at this point.
All right, Alucard.
swinging with my Morning Star. Oh, I rolled a 10. 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
Woo! 6 damage.
And that's with your Ruby Morningstar. Gotcha. Yeah, the Grick is hurt. You are. It's able to duck and dive and dodge, and you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a Morningstar a little bit, but eventually that doesn't work out for it. And it does take the hit. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope.
Otis.
We're going for another reckless attack. And when I do these, the creature also gets a advantage on their attacks, but I don't think they're gonna make it. Anyway, 14 damage.
That's a hit, and 14 damage is pretty darn good. The reckless attacks, does that mean I get advantage against
Yeah,
you?
so I get advantage on the creature, but the creature also gets advantage on me.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Oh,
Is
so
there
he
anything
He
else?
could have hit you with his last one.
Yeah, I realized that after we were already, I was like, oh, but I'm not going to tell on
Okay.
myself until, the appropriate time.
Uh,
Yeah.
all good?
Yep, and turn.
All right, let's see if this hits. Nope. It's dual tens. Yeah, this creature is terrified, angry, and trapped, and what it thought was going to be an easy meal in the face of Alucard turns out not to be. Bodhi.
Smacking away.
Finish him.
Wapow! 19.
Is a hit.
Ooh, 9 damage.
All right. The Grick takes the 9 damage and falls dead as the shillelagh cracks it over the beak and where you believe its skull is. And it is done.
Stop getting in fights with things.
I didn't mean to, man. I was just investigating and the thing popped out.
Don't listen to him, Alucard. Get in all the fights you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out of my way to pick fights now. And I punch Otis in the shoulder to keep his rage going.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll be all right.
So,
Yeah. What do we?
and have we not asked what type of monster we're actually looking for? Because there's plenty of monstery things in here, seemingly.
You've
All of
seen
them.
monsters. You've seen more.
Take
You've seen
all
other
of them.
monsters. I thought that was the monster. What have you seen, Bodhi?
What?
You said there's other monsters in here. What do you?
There was a suit of armor that attacked us.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the basement because those kids just said like there was a monster in the basement. We just killed a monster in the basement. Like,
Think that was it?
Yeah, we
no,
got a
I mean,
monster.
you know,
That thing didn't look like it was the product of a botched baby reincarnation, though.
it's very true. You're not wrong, Alucard.
Yeah, Alucard may know its thing or two about baby reincarnations. No,
Well,
What?
he doesn't. He's never reincarnated a baby.
let's use the buddy system from now on when we're down here, and investigate. You know, together.
I reached down to pick up the torch, hand it back to Otis.
Oh, thank you. I totally forgot about that. It's very good. I can
Got
now
you.
see it. I can now see again.
Teamwork.
I couldn't see before. I don't know if you guys know. I can't see down here. All right.
Should we check out one of these other passages?
Yeah, I guess there's no wrong answer here. Let's just let's checking. We're checking. We're going south.
All right. Let's see.
Stand behind Otis. Try not to start any more fights.
I will open up this passage for you, Otis. And this leads into. You picked up the torch again, I assume.
Yeah.
But this very clearly leads into another passage that goes in multiple directions. And you can sort of see down the stairwell in one direction that there's a passage to the north, and then it looks like there's a set of stairs to the south again to the left, whereas to the right it S-curves back towards some other passage. And then to the south it turns to the right.
I guess maybe we go a little deeper.
And
Either
you would have
way.
seen as well that there was a passage back to the left as well, in case you wanted to have gone that way. As you head this way, let me see. As you head this way, you can see that there is a passage here. As such, the hallway to the north and then stairs to the south.
And we're going deeper. We're going down the stairs.
As you head along this tunnel, the ghostly chanting, it's discernibly louder. Vincent, Bodhi, as you go down that hallway, hold up for a moment. We're going to pull you back.
Oh, yeah.
Bodhi, you get to there, I want to say. And as you get there, I would need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw, you say?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 10.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's like middle of the road. Not bad. Not terrible. I mean, I think it's pretty good.
No, but I heard an audible, oh, no.
Well, maybe that's for the bad guy. You don't know.
Yeah.
Bodhi, not paying
Yeah.
attention to your surroundings in this instance. As you begin to walk along, you begin to fall.
Oh,
As you fall through several rotted wooden planks over what was clearly a well-hidden trap with a thin layer of dirt going over the wooden planks, you fall into a pit with sharpened wooden spikes at the bottom.
Ow.
As you fall, you are prone, so I'm going to give you 1d6 damage for that, and
Bodie!
2d10 damage for the piercing of the wooden spikes.
Yikes.
That's potentially a
That
good chunk of damage.
could be a big one.
You do take 11 points of damage.
Ooh,
Oh
not
man,
so
you
bad.
lucked out.
Not so bad. Can I climb out of said hole?
Uh, you may gingerly unimpale yourself from some of the spikes.
Yeah.
I'll
Look
I
around.
have a 6-foot pole on me. I'll since I can stick to walls, I'll
I
help.
wanted to go out
I'll
the
help
other
him out.
way.
And then seeing Bodhi fall through the floor, I am going to start walking on the ceiling.
Okay.
I just
You
wanted to see if this connected.
It does connect. And
Why?
let me open this up for you. You can see quite clearly that this opens into some sort of large chamber down those stairs, Bodhi.
Okay. Alright. Can I easily jump over the trap here?
Yeah,
Or is
you
it
can
like
jump over
this?
the trap.
Well, that was a close one, boys. There's another thing down
As you
there.
go to jump over the trap, you accidentally smack your head off of Alucard's head because he's walking along the ceiling. No.
Get down there.
No, wait, I just let you fall through the floor. I'm staying on the ceiling where it's safe.
okay. Or you could
Knucklehead.
use that. You could use that 6-foot pole as like a blind person thing, checking for traps.
Daredevil.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you wanna? Who's you're in front of us? You want
Yeah,
my
I
6-foot
can.
pole?
Sure.
All right.
After I'm not seeing, hearing Bodhi plummet into the floor, I will use this stick to kind of like poke at. I'm keeping it on the ground in case, making sure the traps, like a trap checker.
What I would say at this point then is you can use your passive perception to try to see traps ahead of you.
Okay, my passive perception is a 13, so
Was hoping that you were going to say that it's like a 9.
no, yeah. No, that would be my investigation.
Gotcha.
My passive, all of our passive perceptions are jacked. Yours is the lowest.
Yeah.
Me and Bodhi have 14.
So I mean, this stair looks like it goes down. You guys, should we keep going down, or there it said there was a big room to the north? It sounded like.
Hey, this is a little thing. We'll go back to the big thing later.
So
Double
you
back.
can see that there is the stairwell goes down, and I'll bring you over here down to the south. That the stairwell goes down. Are you guys going to follow him?
Yeah.
And so it descends downwards, and that it turns to the right towards another staircase. And as you round the bend on that, you begin to see a room light up in front of you, holding the torch in one hand and the stick in another, slowly poking your way forward. Let me read this for you. This would be 35. The ghostly chant emanating from room beyond fills this room. You can discern a dozen voices or so, saying over and over, "He is the ancient. He is the land."
Oh, that's the same guy.
Ooh,
You can see many different items in sort of niches along the wall. From your vantage point, you can see, going from northwest along, what appears to be a yellow hand with sharp claws and on a loop of rope. a knife carved from human bone, a dagger with a rat's skull set into the pommel, an 8-inch diameter varnished orb made from what appears to be some sort of creature's large eye, and so on and so forth.
Hmm.
I want to use the last charge of detect magic.
Okay, you do so. There is no magic emanating from that room in particular. In fact, you do not catch feeling of magic
Okay.
anywhere.
I'm gonna pass it on to the boys. I don't think none of these things seem to be magical. I think they're just tokens or totems or something.
Hmm. You think? I mean, this room looks super suspicious. You think there's traps in here? uh,
You
Over and
want me
over, you
to
hear,
like
"He is the ancient. He is the land."
and can we tell which direction that's coming from?
Oh yeah, it's coming from the south here somewhere.
All right. Um, Otis is, while still checking the ground with the pole, going to be walking towards the suspicious chanting.
Okay. You pass a hag's severed finger, a 6-foot-tall wooden figurine of a mummy, its arms crossed over its chest, a shrunken, shriveled head of a halfling. None of these items move, none are magical, nothing happens in this room. As you get to that point, Otis,
Yeah.
you can see that there is a hallway this way, and that this room sort of opens up here. Alucard, as you get there and look in, you can see quite a bit. You've got some dark vision. You can see that it opens up into a room with a pool, but there are steps up to some sort of dais, most likely, in that area to the south. I'm just going to do this. I'll do
Oh, I
it
think
a little
think
bit.
this is where the main bad guy is, boys.
You think this is it?
I'm going to say that you can see. Let me just double check this. What's your dark vision, Alucard?
60 feet.
60 feet. So that would be cool. So you can see all the way back there. You can see in the back something in this space. Tunnel is blocked by rusty iron portcullis. Looks like you might be able to lift it, though you suspect it's going to be heavy. Inside the chamber, beyond, you can hear chanting resonating off the dungeon walls. A 40-foot square room, you suspect. Smooth masonry. Featureless pillars supporting the ceiling. And what appears to be a breach on the far wall. Murky water covers most of the floor. You can see the stairs leading up to what appears to be dais, octagonal, above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling, above the stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar seems to have something on it.
Well, what do you think, Otis? Think we can lift this gate up?
Is the so this is a gate right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No problem.
I guess I'd assist Otis lifting up the thing if I can fit next to him.
Let me just double check something here. My push, drag, or lift is 1,200 pounds.
All right. Give me a strength check.
Okay.
Sounds like
1,200
a lot.
pounds.
Yeah.
Let me
Alucard's
just say
helping by
that
like pulling up from the ceiling.
that is making this DC much easier to hit. Yeah, you have no problem. You because of who you are and because of your feet and everything, it's normally a 20 for the DC, but I made it a 10 for you. You open the portcullis and you're able to hold it open for everyone if they wish to walk through.
Yeah, I sneak through.
Okay.
Stay on the ceiling.
Okay.
You coming, Bodie?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Can't hold much longer.
Thought you were super strong.
I'm not that strong.
I'm through. Oh, wait.
Okay.
We
You come
trapped
through
now?
and the portcullis closes behind you.
Ooh.
And as you enter, chanting gets deeper and louder. He is the land. He is the ancient.
What are the dimensions of this room? Is it like the same, like a 7-foot ceiling?
This is about a 12-foot ceiling, you would guess, because it's about 7 feet from the walkways around the edges, but it is about not 5 feet of water, but it's a few feet down, 3 feet. Like, I want to say it's only like a foot of water, but it is like 5 feet down off of the ledge. And so the dais is set up several feet up out of the water in the center. You are only in a foot of water, though, and it is difficult terrain.
Should we investigate the dais together?
Yeah, Otis. I mean, Otis really has no idea what the hell's going on down here. He's just walking towards the chanting. So, I'll do whatever. I got your back if you want to go up to
I'll
it.
lead the way, and I'll non-difficult terrain walk on the ceiling over to the dais.
Okay. And as you do so, and you cross the threshold, that is the dais below you, Alucard.
I guess
Chanting.
once I got to the dais, I'd get back on the floor.
Okay. Chanting rises once more as 13 dark apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room. Each one resembles a black-robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light from your torch, Otis, into their own. Where you'd expect to see faces are voids. One must die. One must die. One must die. They are, as you believe, apparitions. Not creatures that were invisible that came to being, but some sort of echo or illusion. They seem to fade and shift in ways that normal people should not.
Should we like throw something at one to see what happens?
Yeah, you can do whatever, but
Yeah, I'm
whatever
gonna throw a javelin at one just to see what happens. See if I can
um,
hit it.
yeah, go ahead.
17 to hit.
Your javelin flies through the apparition. Nothing occurs.
Why are you always trying to start fights?
Well, just because it's fun. Well, at least we can't. I think these guys are just here to watch whatever's about to go down.
What's about to go down?
Well, let's find out. I'd go. Was that a book right there?
All right, as you look at the dais, the altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls, and it is stained with dry blood. The chanting gets more ferocious by those around the edges. One must die.
One must
I'd
die.
I'd turn over to Otis and be like, "Think we should just smash this thing?"
I mean, we can, sure. What are we smashing?
This creepy ass dais thing. It's got to be
Uh,
evil.
all right, sure. I will hit it with my great axe.
Yeah, well, let's smash it together, same time. Or Bodhi, let's all three of us just like try to nuke
I don't
this thing.
think smashing that's a good idea.
What do you?
What's your
Oh,
what's your alternative?
And as you go to do this, the pile of garbage and refuse begins to move in the south.
oh,
And it begins to move forward towards the lot of you. And the chanting is getting louder. One must die. Let me just ensure that this encounter is good to go, and then we will
my God. there's a person inside that thing.
This is the Shambling Mound. Sacrifice will be made. Oh, that's not good. So when I create encounters, here, I'll show you something. Create encounters, and when you do that, it gives like a budget for XP and all these other things. But the moment I tossed it on there, deadly.
What?
The encounter difficulty.
So it's hard mode.
Yeah, we
Oh,
need
yeah.
Eustace and his broken insect staff.
Just like it even goes red on that like bar.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Well,
tough.
fortunately, these are like, you know, kind of characters that. Fortunately, these aren't our main characters.
I love Alucard.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I want to bring him into a main campaign. Maybe after Strahd, bring Alucard over.
yeah. So
Roll initiative.
yeah, there we
That's
go.
I think
There we
where
go.
we're at now.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
if you guys are
shit.
good, we can like finish the actual fight and everything.
Oh yeah, I'm down. I'm definitely down to finish this fight.
I don't think it'll go too much longer than like 10, 15, 10, 20.
You might get 2 levels out of this thing.
Yeah,
Jeez.
right?
You might. This thing's got a lot of XP. All right, Bodhi. Nice. We've got Alucard going first. What would you like to do, Alucard?
Let's see. I think first off, what I for like ranged? How far away is he?
He is 20 feet.
Okay. I am going to throw a vial of acid at it.
Ooh. Nice.
Came out of
Interesting.
nowhere.
It says roll a ranged attack. Should I just like roll for like a javelin throw?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
22.
Pretty
That
good.
is a hit.
Alright, so 2d6 acid damage. Aw. So he takes 3 acid damage.
All right. The acid damage does hurt it. Seems to have done some damage. Nice shot.
And would I recognize this as an undead? Or have any like inkling to if it would be undead or not?
You believe that this is give me an arcana check, actually.
God damn it.
You
7.
definitely don't think it's undead, but you're not sure what sort of creature it is.
As
Yeah.
long as it's not an undead or a construct.
If you go to bite this thing, you will have diarrhea for the rest of your life.
I might have to. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. I don't want to out myself in front of Bodhi either. He doesn't know I'm a vampire yet.
Yeah.
Alucard, is there anything else you would like to do? Would you like to move?
Yeah, I guess I'll go up on the ceiling and hang out like right here.
All right, give me an acrobatics check for that, just to like pull yourself up along the chains that are above the altar.
19.
All good, and you are on the ceiling once more. Otis, what would you like to do?
So this is water on the ground, right?
Yes, meaning it is difficult terrain in all the water.
Okay, and throwing my torch would go out if I threw it on
It
there.
would, and then you would not be able to see.
Yes. Okay. So I've got the torch in my left hand, and I pull out a javelin. First, I'll get on this little platform thing here. It looks a nice little place to stand. And am I in range of a javelin? I think I am.
Yeah, you are.
So I will chuck a javelin at this guy.
Alright.
Attack. 19 to hit.
Does a hit.
7 total damage.
And the javelin sticks into this creature and seems to begin to be absorbed by what appears to be vines that crawl over its body. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Do I don't have any bonus action? I'm just gonna stand here, so I end my turn.
And do you want to take out your axe at least, so you have that in your hand?
If I do that, well, I won't be able to see though, right?
Well, you have a torch in one hand, and then you threw a javelin, and then now you have an empty hand after throwing the javelin.
Okay, so I guess I can put my axe in one hand. This is like a two.
Oh, is that a two-handed weapon?
Great, yeah, the great axe is a two-handed heavy
Sorry, my
weapon.
bad.
Yeah.
Can you
Gotcha.
can you call out to Alucard to have him like toss you the sword that we found, the long sword?
I suppose I could do that. I'll just be like, oh, I need a weapon.
All right, Bodhi.
Let's see. Easy decision. Ice knife.
Ice knife, did you say?
Ice knife.
Wow, that's a hairy special.
20.
That is a hit. And I believe I have to make a dex
I
saving
rolled a
throw?
1 on the damage. But yeah. Hit or miss the hit or miss.
Do a hit,
Or-
but
Yeah,
do
I
I have
know,
to make
but
a dex?
within a dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
I mean, if you
Okay.
take half of one, you're still taking 1 damage.
But does he take the
Oh, it's an extra
2d6 as
damage.
well, or?
Yeah, it's 2d6
Oh.
cold damage.
Unless he saves on the dex throw, which it looks like he did.
Yeah.
I think I did, but do I take half of it or not? Is the question.
I don't think so.
Or
Oh
take.
wow.
Yeah, so none. Yeah.
So you hit with the knife, but he was able to like cover it in vines, and so when it exploded, he took no more damage from it. Would you like to move? Bonus action?
Yeah. Try to get behind the altar. Be like, guys, there's something big over there.
All right.
Cody, why are you picking fights with it?
This creature will shamble forward. Actually, it's not going to get that much movement. Oh no, it can swim as well. Okay, so it can. It will get to this location in front of you, Otis, and it will take 2 slam attacks.
Oh,
Going to be a
7.
20
That'll hit.
and an 11.
The
So
20
first
hits.
one,
Yeah, let's see.
16
Okay.
points of damage.
I will use my
Ouch, ouch.
reaction. And do Stone's Endurance. So it's a 1d12 plus 4.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. And then that's like it negates it. So I rolled a 12 plus 4,
Wow.
so I take no damage.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good roll.
Pretty cool.
You are, however, grappled.
Oh my god. You know I like being grappled.
Oh, so I'm sorry. It has to be both attacks that hit. So you are not grappled. Alucard, what would you like to do?
I am gonna see my boy Otis in trouble. Then I'm gonna try to come to the rescue, and I am going to get on the other side of him to flank him.
I'm gonna put
And
you right there for it.
So that'll give me advantage, right?
Yeah.
24 to hit.
That is a hit.
9 piercing damage.
And crashing down into this thing with the Ruby Morningstar, you are able to hurt it and knock off some of the vines off of its body. Otis, what would you like to do?
So if this thing's right in front of me, can I see it without the torch?
You can easily, without as a free action, if you would like, put the torch
Oh,
on
also,
the altar.
I would have given Otis that longsword.
I mean, if I
On
can
my way
see
over.
now, I'm busted. I'm putting this torch on the ground so it doesn't
Yeah.
fall in the water. And then using my great axe. You guys have hit this thing, right?
Yeah.
What was the low? Fuck. I'm not raging, so I don't want to swing. I don't want to be reckless. Give it an advantage against me. So we're gonna do a regular attack. We're gonna get 11. Is 11 hit?
That does not hit,
Oh,
sadly.
jeez. Okay. Well,
You have advantage
of course I have advantage.
against because of Alucard.
Yes.
There
That's
we
a
go.
Well, show me another 12. Yeah.
Oh
All
shit.
right.
That is
That's
pretty
even
dope.
when you're not raging, you're just putting up giant numbers.
Seriously.
17 total. And Otis now understands why the water, the plumbing doesn't work in this house. This monster has disrupted it, and he's gonna end his turn.
Okay. And as you set the torch down on the ground, the light sort of flickers, and through the darkness you see the creature before you, and you unleash a furious blow to it, hurting it, and switching over to Bodhi.
Is that dude that's wrapped up in him? Is he saying anything, or is that just like part of the token?
That's just flavor.
Okay.
What would you like to do, Bodhi?
Let's go with 20-foot square. What would a 20-foot square around this thing look like?
About 20 feet.
I mean, it's going to be
Would
pretty
would it
big.
be those? Would it be those? Is it the 4 squares or is it way
I think
bigger?
it's like that.
Oh, okay. It's 4 squares long. It's 4 by 4.
Yeah, I think it would be this basically.
And I'm on the
That's
ceiling,
big.
so I don't think entangle would affect me at all because it's only on the ground. So you don't have to worry about getting me tied up in it.
Mm,
Guys,
Okay,
trying to
let's.
entangle my monster.
Yeah, I'm going to entangle the corner. I'll just do like the whole corner.
Okay.
That he occupies.
All right. So that would be. I will put something down
However big,
here.
yeah, however big it looks.
So growing up out of the sort of like this area.
Yeah.
Or sorry, you want it on the entire corner. That's my bad. So like this area.
Yeah.
Okay. Otis, you are not technically in it if you don't want to be.
I do not want to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
Are you
able to like
sure?
sidestep it. So what does it do specifically?
So for the duration, these plants turn the ground to difficult terrain. A creature in the area must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check.
Damn.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So he saved. He is not restrained at this time. If he moves, does he have to remake the check?
On a
I don't think so.
must succeed on a. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's just on the first cast that you can
Mhm.
restrain them, and then it's just difficult terrain.
Gotcha.
Yeah, creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So I guess yeah, if you didn't get restrained, you didn't get restrained. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to move? Do anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Man, watching you
The
play your
mound.
character is making me miss my druid.
Yeah,
The
he's doing great.
mound is going to take 2 attacks, 1 at each of you. So this is going to be for Alucard. And
Yes.
this was for Otis. Oh wow! All right.
Consistency.
I guess he will stay where he is because he's engaged with you both, and that'll bring us to Alucard.
And we are getting extremely lucky so far. So I am again going to smack him with my Morning Star with a 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Ooh, max damage, 12 damage.
Oh wow! All right. And the Morningstar once again swipes in. Anything else?
I don't think I have like the surge yet, right? Oh, I do have action surge. I'm gonna attack him again.
All right.
21 to hit.
That's a hit.
So let's see, another 11 damage.
All right.
Nice.
11 more
23
damage.
total damage for the round.
That is pretty
Now-
good.
Ooh, Alucard flexes a little bit.
Uh, this creature is pretty hurt. Not yet bloodied, but close. And that's going to bring us to Otis.
Otis is can use a great axe and 18
It's a hit.
for 16 total.
And
Holy smokes. Okay. This creature is now bloodied.
geez, I
Is there
think that
anything
encounter
else?
summary might want to rethink its
Oh no! We're just rolling really well.
decision.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No. End turn.
Odie, what would you like to do?
Whoa, coming around quick.
Hells yeah.
Oh. This thing is like a tree of some sort, plant life.
It is. You can tell, you specifically of all people here, can tell that it is a plant technically. You know that shambling mounds of this type are effectively magically constructed collections of vines, mud, and usually like a tree stump towards the center, but that they have become animated and are usually some sort of angry monster.
Um. Run up and smack it.
Shoulder
All
leg.
right.
Done wasting spells. Or if this is a spell, but this is a free one.
That is a hit.
16?
Yeah.
Smack for 9 damage.
All right. That's actually pretty good. It hurts it, and you're able to smash some of the vines off of it some more. Is there anything else you would like to do? Oh, actually, go ahead and roll
no.
again just to make sure you didn't get a critical. You do have advantage because of Alucard.
Oh. Okay.
This is a large creature.
Nope.
Okay, cool. This creature will take 2 strikes at Alucard. He's sick of you being on the ceiling near him. 17 to hit is a miss. And, oh man. 12. That's also a miss.
You can stay
Alucard.
pissed at me for being on the ceiling.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna piss him off even more by attacking him. Let's see. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, there it is.
All right.
Ah,
Get him.
10
Get
damage.
him.
That's not bad.
Get him.
It's
The
less
Morningstar
than
flings
both
a
of my
bunch of
previous
plants.
non-crit attacks, though.
That's also fair. It's okay. Otis is going to do like 4 times that amount of damage even without a crit. So
Right.
go ahead, Otis.
All right. Another great axe. 25 to hit.
That is a hit. Damn.
I rolled a 1. All right. So 6 damage. and end turn.
Otis is getting a little cocky. His hit was not as solid as the last few times. But Bodhi, what would you like to do?
Oh, just keep smacking away, I guess.
So got
oh,
advantage.
I missed. Oh, I got advantage. Thank goodness.
I was about to say, please roll a fumble check.
Oh,
But
18.
That's a hit.
Kapow! 7.
All right. And the plants are flying about. Otis, you actually had to move the torch with your foot because one of the plants landed on the torch. So for you to be able to see, you had to ensure that you kept it alight. This creature is going to unleash 2 attacks on Otis. Oh my god, I have rolled so piss poor with this thing. For sure I've rolled a 5 like 7 times with this creature.
I think
I
he's
think
only hit. He's
there's been
only
4
hit
12s.
once, I think.
Yeah.
And he hits hard too. It's 2d8 plus 4.
Yeah, I did. It would have done 16 damage if I didn't have my reaction.
Yeah.
So.
He's done it. I think he's done 0 damage to the party
It
so far.
also here I'll show you what this like creature's like actions are because if I were to hit you with 2 of them in a row, you guys would be like totally fucked. He could do like a ton of damage, but it's just not hitting. Alucard, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna smack him again. Because I still am at max health, so I don't need to suck his plant blood yet. I finally missed.
That is a miss. Anything else?
I'm gonna taunt him a little bit. So like make a face and like do a little dance on the ceiling.
He does not react because he does not understand.
Well, it helped my confidence.
Gotcha. Otis.
All right, another great axe attack. 18
That's it.
for 7 damage, 1 more than last time.
He's pretty hurt. He's not at 10% health, but getting very close. And if there's anything else,
End turn.
Bodhi.
Oh, we gotta finish this guy off. Does a 15 hit?
It does. That's exactly what you needed.
Oh, and not a 20. Okay. Oh, there we go. 12
Oh,
damage.
Big roll.
All right. And so this goes deep into the plant. And you can see that because Bodhi knows how this thing lives, you think you hit the stump. And it probably hurt this creature quite a bit, Bodhi.
Down to its core.
Because of that, it is going to take a hit against you.
Uh,
Oh,
It will get a 26 to hit.
that was not.
that
oh,
will
that could've
hit.
been-
And it will do 13 points of damage.
That'll put me down.
Oh.
Like down?
Like, down.
How much health did you have coming into this?
Did he just
Right.
one-shot you?
Now I had 19. I went down to 8, and now I'm down. Pick me up, boys.
When did you take the other damage?
Just
Pit.
now.
He fell into the pit.
Oh, the pit.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
sorry,
pit.
the pit.
Oh
and then
yeah, the pit.
Alucard, this next strike is against you.
No, bring it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
See, dude,
I
I
was
told
like-
you the taunting was working.
I was stoked that I finally hit one of you guys. Go ahead, Alucard. It's your turn.
Let's see. I don't think any of us have any way to get Bodhi up.
You got good berries. You got a potion on you still.
I drank it.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, it was only the one potion.
I thought you did.
Unless
the other stuff.
unless
Okay.
Otis brought one with him too.
And yeah, I would say everyone had one potion. I think that's
Okay.
fine.
I'll finish him off.
Yeah. Fuck this plant. I missed. 14's a miss, right?
Yeah, we need
It
15.
is
Yeah.
just barely. Anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna stay here so that Otis can have advantage.
Okay. Otis.
Go
Okay.
down.
Come on. 18.
That is
Four-
it.
14 damage.
Go ahead and describe your kill.
Otis freaks out and he sees Bodhi go down, and Alucard misses his swings. He freaks out even more, and then he just chops it like it's a tree because he's been cutting down trees lately, and kills it.
Awesome. And as you put it down, the chanting stops, and the figures disappear. Shambling Mound falls dead into the puddle of water. Somebody would like to make a medicine. Actually, Odie, please make a death saving throw.
Let's do a 20, right?
And as long as you don't get a 1,
An 8.
that is a fail. Who would like to make a medicine check on Odie to stabilize him?
I've got a +2. What about you, Otis?
I got a +1, so it looks like you're doing it. I think we're losing him.
I lost.
No.
I lost. Why did we
Oh,
have me roll? I
jeez.
suck at rolling.
Who would ask for one more check from Bodhi?
Oh, wait, Bodhi, please don't get a 1.
God.
If he gets a
God.
1, that's real bad.
Nat 20.
Oh,
You,
Oh,
you
shit.
get,
Can I
you get
pop
2
back to work?
successes. You do get, actually, no, yeah, you get 2 successes.
ooh.
Who would like to make a check on him?
Otis, you take this one.
All right. Yeah, I'll do it. All right, don't you die on me. 16.
Okay. You are stabilized, Bodhi. You are unconscious. I'll say this. You guys get a ton of XP tonight. I think it works out to, just for that alone, you got 600 EXP.
What's the grand total?
I don't know. That's a good question. I gotta double
Just
check.
that guy got us to level 3.
Wait, really? Holy
Uh,
shit.
Yeah. We were at 300 out of 900.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, because then all the other things we killed. Like, yeah, we might have gotten like 2 levels out of this. That'd be sick.
So the broom was only 50 XP total, so it's like 17 apiece. Armor, donated armor was that is worth 65 XP each.
So
The
that's
Specter was also worth 65 each. So that's 130 plus 600, 730 plus 13 or whatever that was. 17. So I've got you at like 750 XP total from this, I think. Unless I'm missing a fight, but I think that was right. No, the Grick. Oh shit, I forgot about the Grick.
The Grick.
750. 900.
Ooh.
You guys each got 900 total.